Yeah, don't be a snitch.
Yeah.
That shit's not cool.
Promise that I make it. Mama said I'm famous. I thank God that we made it. All my life I prayed it. Promise that I made it.
Alright, so everyone's been asking me about yesterday, and everyone wants to know what happened.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, everybody knows, it's just how the bike life culture works. I mean, if you're about the bike life, you're going to catch charges one day. I mean, that's how it works. I mean, it started a couple years ago, I was out, just when I started riding, just with a couple of buddies, and not even like being stupid, got into a chase, got caught. Didn't get caught actually. Them two got caught, and we all caught charges. They didn't find my bike. They got their bikes, and just because there was three of us, push came to shove, and then all of a sudden I had a warrant, and it was like, wow.
So when you got the warrant, what happened? You turn yourself in?
Yeah, I turned myself in. I'll put up in the description, I'll show you guys the police report and everything. I took pictures. I got engaging in police pursuit, operating a motor vehicle without a license. There was about 17 different charges overall, They ended up dropping a bunch of them, basically because I was cooperative and, told them the truth and whatever the case may have been. And then, went to court and had to do community service and, whatever the case may have been, had to do a bunch of shit. Well, I ended up moving to Florida, so
you
kind of did do the community service. I kind of pushed it out, transferred my probation, started the community service, but never completed it. So on that end, it is kind of my fault. It was like, whatever, get caught up, it's, kind of gonna be crap from there, It is what it is, so.
So they put out another warrant.
Yep, basically put out another warrant. I've been riding ever since, everybody that's gonna see this, most of you know me, some of you don't. But yesterday just happened to be one of those days where, lately we've kind of just been, going to most of the main ride outs and stuff, and shut these doors. Not riding, too much locally because we've had a lot of issues with, cops in our town and whatnot, but yesterday was one of those days. We were just riding at a strip that we go to, and, cops showed up, decided, hey, we're not going to run, we're just going to, load the bikes up, whatever.
I forgot about Tyler's warrant.
Yeah.
That was my fault. It's my fault he got arrested yesterday. I feel bad, but...
No, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's going to come to a point where, I've never got caught right-handed, or red-handed they call it, They don't... I've been to however many ride-outs, Like I said, you have to, be about it to,
it's part
to
of
ride. It's part of
you're
how
gonna
it
get
works.
caught one day.
Yeah. Either that or you're going to get, snitched out.
Don't be a snitch.
Yeah.
That shit's not cool.
I don't care who you are, what the cops say, how many interrogation rooms I've been in, how many times they've tried to catch me up, who's this, blue bikes this, white bikes this, with their name on it. They can't connect you to any of it. Whether you ride with them, you don't ride with them, whether you know them, you follow them on Instagram, you know what I mean?
They'll tell you a whole bunch of shit. Oh, we're going to charge you with this if you don't tell us this. And
that's all a bunch of bullshit.
Yep. At the end of the day, they can't do it. It's just the way they scare you.
Yep.
Don't fall for that shit.
No. That's just how, the whole thing works. It's like, they got me in there and they're, you know what I mean? Oh, these kids and these people have been causing more issues and these people have been causing... I don't know anybody. You know what I mean? I ride with one person, I travel with one person, I do this with one person, you know what I mean? And that's how I keep it, especially people who know us, you know what I mean? Other than who you've brought around and whatnot, you know what I mean? I only travel with you, you know what I mean? We've only ever been to ride outs, together. Yeah, basically, you know, and that's how it's gonna keep that way because there's been no further issues as far as
Yeah,
that goes.
because if one of us gets caught, guess what? We can't snitch on each other because if we're out of state, if I get caught, you're coming to get me. If you get caught, I'm coming to get you.
Yeah,
we rat each other out, then we're both sitting there. What the fuck, who's coming to get us then?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, most of the time, you know, I mean, he's my sponsor, so I'm on one of his bikes.
No, but yesterday when the cops pulled up, he looked at me and said, should I run? I said, it's recording, I guess it's gonna have to work.
Yeah, facts.
I forgot where we were. The camera died, so now we're using my phone.
Yeah.
So now it's gonna be a little picture instead of a full-size one, but whatever.
So, yeah, basically, like you were saying, fuck.
I forgot what we were doing.
Do you remember where we were at?
Fuck. Well, anyways,
Yeah,
don't be
so-
a snitch.
Yeah, don't be a snitch, you know.
If you get caught,
Don't
Take
listen
it.
to whatever they tell you.
yeah,
Because
take
it's
the
all
charges
bull.
they give you,
Yep.
and that's it.
Yeah, they can only charge you for what you were involved in, not what everybody else is doing. You know, a million people could be around, they're gonna say, I'm gonna charge you with 1,000,001 felonies, you know what I mean? It's a bunch of lies. It's, you know, I don't care what they say, you know.
Yeah, don't fall for that.
I think what he was saying before was, you know, that he was the reason I got arrested because,
Yeah, because I forgot that he had the warrant. He said, should I run? I said, no, we're good. He'll just tell us to leave. Well, after a cop pulls up and gets out the car, he says, yo, can you bail me out? And then I remembered. It's like, oh, fuck, he has a warrant.
yep,
And by that time, it was too late. The cop was already trying to talk to us.
yep,
So I was talking to him, hoping maybe he would just tell us to leave and not ask for IDs, because it was the same cop we dealt with 4 days ago.
yeah. I kept kind of like walking away. I was like, you know,
And-
made a phone call and I was like, you know, let me call my bail bondsman, let him know, like, hey, you know, we're probably gonna have to grab me, you know.
But, so yeah, after that, he took all of our IDs,
Yep,
went back, ran all of our names. He comes back, gives me and the other kid that was with us our IDs, says, you guys are good to go. I was like, sweet, we're out of here. Then he pulls Tyler's ID out of his pocket and goes, can I talk to you over here, Tyler, for a minute? I was like, fuck.
yeah, yeah. That's how that went. Pretty
So
much.
I'm sitting there trying to listen
Tried
to
to
what
play
they're saying.
stupid, you know what I mean? Of course, he's like, you know, come over here, let me talk to you, and then he's like,
He was cool though.
he
wasn't an
And I
asshole.
wasn't gonna go above and beyond, you know, as much as I knew already. I was just like, you know, whatever. I'm gonna play it like I know he's gotta take me, and it is what it is. So he's like, so Mr. Levine,
What happened?
what happened?
In Winchester?
Da-da-da. And I was just like, dude, you know what happened. I'm like,
What
just
the computer tell you?
yeah, what they tell you? Because I mean, you know,
You hear Tyler, well, we got in a chase and da 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 da.
you know. And I was just like,
Next
you
thing
know,
I know, Tyler's giving me all this shit so the cop doesn't seize it.
Yep,
And Tyler's getting walked away in handcuffs.
yep.
And
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
that was
you know.
it.
Shout out to Bristol PD though for starving that dude that was in there with me. And I hope somebody sees this one day. Cause these dudes, yo, in lockup were telling this dude that had been in there for 24 hours, yo, that it was like 4 o'clock. I
It was
got
like 8
locked.
o'clock
It was
at
like
night.
8 o'clock at night, and this dude hadn't eaten all day. I swear, they did him dirt.
Yeah, that's
Dirt.
bullshit.
Yeah. So,
Then they're in there playing their NHL,
Yeah,
having
yeah,
their
they're
Xbox in
playing
the break
NHL.
room, like 10 cops.
yep. When they're saying, "Oh, we don't have a free guy to go get your dinner," and I'm sitting there telling this dude, I'm like, "Yo, you better tell these dudes to go get your food." Like, you know what I
It's
mean?
8 o'clock at night and you're
Yeah.
starving.
Never mind that. I got a $5,000 bond. This dude's got a $400,000 bond. I'm like, yo, whatever. But
It is what it is.
Yeah.
The good thing about it is it's dealt with.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know,
The charges, you know what I mean. It's a failure to appear. You know, it's a 5-year suspended charge. But I didn't do the community service. You know, I'm gonna try to take care of everything and just try to, you know, do the community service, pay a fine, you know what I mean? Haven't gotten any
See
trouble
what
in
they
the
give
past
you, I guess.
2 years, so.
I
But,
mean,
yeah,
at least we don't gotta worry about it anymore.
yeah.
Cause we went to South Carolina last year, and this dude's like, "Yo, if we get pulled over, I'm sleeping." I was like, "Damn, I don't want to do this drive by myself."
Yeah, hell yeah. We took a lot of trips where it was just, you know, having to look behind my shoulder, having to do this, having to do that, you know. But that's kind of another, you know, for a lot of you kids that are just getting into it, you know, that's kind of another story to tell, you know. There's a lot to go behind, you know, the bike life culture, because
Yeah.
some people think it's just, oh, cool and dandy, run from cops, do this and that.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely more than that.
Then the people that have never been to a ride out go to something like Rail Day,
Yep.
which we went to, MLK, which we didn't go to this year, but
Yeah, but I mean, as far as that goes, you know, I mean, if you're gonna, you know, do anything, you know, start small. Don't over exceed.
Yeah.
You know, don't, you know, push yourself to something that.
Don't-
Especially, 'cause I know a lot of you are gonna say, "Oh, I don't care about cops. I'm scared of cops. You disrespect the cops." You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Half of you are gonna panic to begin with. And I know that for a fact from the first ride out that I ever went to, and I'm not going to say that I didn't panic, you know what I mean, because I did, but to a minimum, you know what I mean? But that's how the initial is going to work, you know what I mean? You can't, you know, say, oh, it's going to be all fine and dandy. I mean, bro, Rail Day was real.
that shit was fun.
It was fun, but it was real, you know, and, you know,
My camera died.
yeah, so now we got to
Is
do
it
it
still
from the
recording?
phone. Yeah. But, yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Did you have fun
Where?
in lockup?
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, it wasn't fun, man. That place is dirty. Smells.
Concrete beds.
Yep, concrete.
This dude used the whole toilet paper roll as a pillow.
Yep, 2 of them. But
Yeah.
that's
But if you
it,
get
man.
caught, you don't gotta snitch.
Yeah, that's really my main thing, you know, with people. It's kind of like just mind your own business. If you're gonna be about it, ride because you want to do it. You know, ride because, you know, that's something that you want to do as a person, is ride and have fun. We don't do it to cause trouble. We don't do it to start issues. We don't do it to try to make a name. You know what I mean? We do it because personally, some of the coolest dudes that I've met is, you know what I mean, from the ride.
Oh, baby, I'm a